fire, they don't get burned up, we'll hear the words, well done. But if they do get burned up in the fire, we're still saved, but we're going to suffer what? Loss. We're saved so as by fire. We've got to be prepared for that day, because it may be sooner than we think. Every one of us shall bear his own burden. Let him that is taught in the word communicate unto him that teacheth in all things. That means the people are to take care of the pastor. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. Talking about this teachings prior to this, up to in chapter 6. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. He that soweth to his flesh shall the flesh reap corruption. What's another word for corruption? Disease, decay. It's things. And that's why it says, many are the afflictions of the righteous, because we're being chastened of God, because we too often give in to our flesh. It says, but he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. They'll have treasures in heaven, dear friends. And let us not be weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we faint not. And as we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, especially to them who are of the household of faith. Going back to our initial reading, Matthew 25, whatever we didn't do for the least of the brethren, who did we neglect? Who did we ignore? Who did we reject? Whatever you've not done to the least of these, my brother, you've not done unto me. Jesus takes it personal. And I'll close with a good Samaritan. Here's a man that is wounded and bruised and half dead, and he's laying on the side of the road, semi-conscious, maybe unconscious, and the priest walks by and the Levite walks by, and what do? They go to the other side of the street. They totally ignore him. And the Samaritan comes by, though, and he sees him laying there, this man, and what's it say? He stops, and he binds up his wounds, and he gives him something to drink, and he pours oil and wine in the wounds, and all that, and then he sets him on his own beast and takes him to an inn and cares for him. And then when he leaves, he says, whatever it costs, put it on my account. Whose spirit is that to do that? That's the Spirit of Christ. Weren't we all laying there half dead, as it were? Didn't Jesus stop to help you and to help me? And it said, which was brother to him? He that showed what? Mercy. And what are Jesus' words? I close with these. Go and do thou